So today we're going to be seeing how to optimize your Salesforce org to work better with the mobile app. So when we installed the Salesforce One mobile dashboard app from the App Exchange, we discovered that people were already making use of mobile. So why do anything to optimize it when it's already turned on and people are already using it as is out of the box? Well, to start with, if you made any custom buttons in your desktop version that made use of URLs, even to auto-populate fields on a page layout, you don't get buttons in the mobile app. Instead of buttons, we get actions. So we can create a custom action on the account to create new opportunities. Since we have multiple record types, we had to create one action for each record type. Custom actions allow us to get separate page layouts for that action, so we have only the required fields necessary to create an opportunity on this page layout. Additionally, we can save space by removing fields like the account name and pre-populating the account ID. We can also make use of other fields that are not going to be on the page, like the last mobile update, which tells us every time someone uses this action, so we can track if our actions that we create are actually being used. We can also populate fields that are going to be on the mobile action, like the estimated close date and the stage. Now, when I save this record, since our new opportunity has just been created, we can click the back button, click on the three bars to get to the menu, and then click on Opportunities. And because we just created this opportunity, it's going to be near the top. Now, while custom actions have their own page layout, standard actions do not, which, if you have a lot of fields on your page layout, can have your users scrolling for quite some time to go through them all. Salesforce actually recommends that you only have 20 fields on your mobile page layout. And since most likely your mobile users are also going to be your desktop users needing access to the same fields, if you've got up to 500 fields on your opportunity, you're going to need to reduce them. We actually got our page layout down to 50 fields, and the way we did that is by making use of field trip to figure out which fields were used and removing the fields that had low usage. We also moved the required and most used fields to the top of the page. We made use of the process builder to actually create a separate custom object for a section that was too large to reduce. And we made use of multi-pick list fields to reduce some of the fields even further using workflow rules to maintain the integrations. We further decided to create a update opportunity key fields custom action using the fields that are most used for updates and closing the opportunities. So as you can see, we have less than 10 fields that are used most often to update opportunities, versus the standard out-of-the-box edit action for opportunities, which has our full 50 fields on it for the users to just keep scrolling through should they need access to the lesser used fields. Now, with standard actions, you can't edit the page layout and you can't pre-populate fields. So we didn't have a way to track our standard buttons, but we did have a way to track our custom buttons. And ultimately, we're building the custom buttons, so we want to be able to track if anyone's using them to determine if our mobile optimization was useful. When we say offerings, we are really talking about the standard products in Salesforce. And you can see we've built this Visualforce page that has quite a bit of functionality on it, and it takes up a lot of room in the desktop. If we look at our mobile device, we've been taking pieces of this and building it into the mobile device's actions. Furthermore, we do not get actions on products, so we have to make use of the actions on the opportunity. So if you take a look at our add new offerings, we also over here have an add new offerings, where in both cases we have some Visualforce customization here to automatically populate fields to make it easier for users to find things. In this particular case, if there's only one value returned, it will automatically populate that value for the user. Again, because we couldn't create custom action buttons on products, we had to use the opportunity to handle our edit of the product offerings, where we had to create our own pseudo-related list to then drill in to be able to edit and delete on the same page. And by comparison, in our Visualforce page, we have our list of offerings. When making the Visualforce for the mobile app, we were able to make use of the classes that we built for the desktop to save on coding and just make the front end mobile friendly. Then we add some extra dashboards down here that are able to track the use of our action buttons in mobile. We also did 2 pilots to get continuous feedback from the users, and to reward the users, we made use of these dashboards set to weekly so that we could determine a weekly winner and give out badges. We made use of standard badges as well as created our own custom badges because we could control who could give out those custom badges